yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
How's it going, guys? I hope you enjoyed that little cover me and Gemma did. Thank you so much to Gemma, and you can check out her, I think it's her Instagram that I'll put in the description below if you want to check out more of her stuff. In this video, I'm just going to be now showing you how I played the rhythm parts to that, basically talking you through the open chords, but I'll be giving you some hints and showing you some of the things that I did in that version more towards the end of this video, some of the more advanced stuff. It is loosely based on the Katie Melua version, and we're using largely the chords from that version. The thing that I did different in the version that you've just seen us do in the R cover version is I tuned down by half a step. I have a video on how to do that just here, and that makes it a lot easier to sing. Even just bringing this song down by a semitone, suddenly those high notes are an awful lot easier and it will sound better for most singers. But other than that, we are in the key of G, and the main four chords to play the verses and the start of the song are G to E minor, and that's E minor just played with the first two fingers like this, A minor, and then D. So if you were to do a simple sing-along version, have yourself a merry little Christmas, strumming each chord twice. And if you can do that, you know this is a song that you can take on. From there, that would happen twice, and then we're on to the third line. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. So it's to an E minor. It says A major on the chord sheet, that every chord sheet that I found, but I always preferred staying to the minor. That's what I did in my version. All of that would happen again. Have yourself a merry little Christmas, make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles. That's a B7 chord. That's the way on miles away. Away. And then I hit a G7. Okay, so everything up to now is pretty standard beginner chords and appropriate for a kind of a strumming version. I'll show you the picking that I use now and just give you some hints on that, because the next part, the run that I do down, really works best with fingerstyle and plucking, but we can strum it as well. Just as a idea through this. That's what I'm doing, and this was, you could play this, I think think I played it most of the time with the fingerstyle G that I kind of use, which is like this, and you don't even need the middle finger down really. It's going for the chords like this. The last one would be a D7. All of this I cover in my fingerstyle course, generally going thumb on the root note, open G string with the first finger, and then middle finger. Thumb first, middle first. On strings 6, 3, 2, 3. Root note always changes when we change chord. Okay? And that would be the same no matter what chord's happening, it's just the root note that changes with the thumb. Now that enables when we get to this point, this would be, here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Okay, which was a move I did based on a chord sheet that I was following and the chords that I saw, but I wanted to get this move in there because it's basically Blackbird, and that is where I learnt these kind of moves when I learnt Blackbird, and it's just wonderful to be able to get it into any cover because it just sounds so beautiful. Adds a bit of a stretch. Could do the 3rd fret note with your little finger there if you prefer, but the middle finger's, so if I did it with just first and little finger, which is how most people might prefer to do it, that's the kind of best way to do it. You can do it with your 3rd finger as well. We're just keeping this 3rd string ringing out at all times, though, as I say. These will be moves that I would recommend learning in Blackbird, and I have a tutorial for that. After that, we have Faithful Friends, F sharp to B minor, that are dear to us, gather near to us once more. That was E minor, F sharp major, B minor. That's Faithful Friends that are near to us. Gather near to us is D, E minor, A minor, D. And that would be appropriate to the version that you saw me do. Let me do a bit of a slow playthrough of everything I've done there so that you can get a bit more of a close-up on the chords and things. Here's where it changes. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. A minor to D7. Merry little Christmas, make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles, B7, will be miles away. G7, hitting that, so moving these 2 fingers down for the G7 bit. So we hear the 7th note, and then to the rundown, here we are as in olden days. Love it! Faithful friends who are dear to us. Now we have B minor bar chord, or the B7, B minor 7 chord that we go for in my bar chords cheat video. If you search YouTube for bar chords cheats, I'll talk all about these kind of ones. And after that, it is D, E minor, A minor, back to D. Back to 3 Through the years we all will be together. Back to that normal pattern. Hang a shining star across the highest bough, and have yourself, okay, C chord, a merry little Christmas. Taking inspiration from the Katie Melua ending, but not playing it exactly the same, I played E flat bar chord to a C minor chord, and then moving the third finger to make to add the D root note to that and ending on a G. So that would be E flat, ending on a G. And that was my little version of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. What I would always encourage you to do, if that's something that you want to be able to do but you're not quite there yet, always do your own kind of version of any of those kind of classic songs, those classic jazz standards, adding fingerstyle to songs that just have a basic rough outline of a chord sequence, taking inspiration but using the moves that you know how to do. Most of the moves that I'm using there I learnt in Blackbird, and there are many other songs, fingerstyle songs that I've taught. I guess the one that this is most similar to is my fingerstyle tutorial for Beauty and the Beast. That one we have full tab to. This one I can't do full tab for copyright reasons. There's no way for me to stick it out there accurate to this version without breaking copyright. So that's what I would recommend for you guys that enjoy this kind of thing and are wanting to dig more into this, especially next year in 2019. It'll be a really fun thing for me to do more tutorials on. Let me know if that's what you want, and I hope to see you in more of my guitar tuition videos.